Difficulty in, there can be difficulty in sort of finding who you are in this world, and especially if you choose to go into the same business as a famous and successful father. But there's a story about you. You've done some work. I guess you've been on a couple of TV shows. You were on Batman.
I was on Batman. I was a room service boy delivering some food to the Penguin. Played by Burgess Meredith.
So you got a show I've never heard of called The Mothers-in-Law. You got a part of
Mothers-in-Law, I did that. I did a couple of those. It was Eve Arden and Kay Ballard, yeah.
And but you either got fired or you
Well, what happened was Desi Arnaz, who was the producer of the show, Lucy's husband, Desi Arnaz, and we used to, I used to improvise. I came from improvisational theater, and when we'd have a run through it Wednesday because we'd shoot on Friday, and I improvised. I had done a show, I'd done one episode, and they liked me, so they brought me back, and I did another episode. So we're going through a run through, and I started improvising, coming up with some stuff, and Desi went crazy. He started screaming at me. He said, "What are you doing? We paid $10,000 a script. I don't need you to mess around with the lines. No improvisation." He's going like that. And I thought, oh my God, this guy's going crazy. He says, come outside. And he was like crazy, man. He pushes me up against the wall of the studio. He says, "I don't want you to do that. You don't, maybe they do that Dick Van Dyke show, and they do that, but we don't do that here." Oh my God. And I said, "Desi, maybe I should leave. I don't think this is the way I work on it." He says, amigo. He says, you're all right. You go. I said, "No, Desi, I don't think it's good." He says, and so I left, and then Rhoda Barrett had a show on Hollywood, and she said, "Well, tempers flared on the Mothers-in-Law set, and Carl Reiner, the hippie psychedelic son of actor Carl Reiner, walked off the set." It is an oddball movie. If you think about it, it's a strange mixture of satire, romance, adventure. You don't usually mix all those things together, and so I think for a lot of people, they just didn't understand the movie. They didn't understand the book or how unusual it was. And when I read it, I was a big William Goldman fan. I'd read everything he'd ever written, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. I read it when I was very young, and then later on, when I was starting to make movies, I said, this is really the movie I would love to make of this book. I didn't know at the time when I decided that was something I was interested in, that Francois Truffaut was interested in, and Robert Redford, and Norman Jewison. There were all these great filmmakers that wanted to do it, and I thought, well, maybe I can figure out a way to do it. And it just was one of these things where it spoke to me. And I remember going to Paramount Pictures, and the woman who was running Paramount, I had just made Spinal Tap and The Sure Thing, and she says to me, she was like, "We want to make movies with you. What do you want to make?" I said, "You don't really want to do what I want to do." She said, no. I said, "We want to do whatever you want to do." And I said, "No, you probably just want me to do the things that you want to do." She said, "I promise you, we want to do what you want to do. What do you want to do?" I said, "The Princess Bride." She said, "Not that."